Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the most gorgeous ballparks in the sport, this one right here, PNC in Pittsburgh, one of the best in the game.
And from where we sit, just a gorgeous view of downtown. You've got the bridges, the Allegheny River. In fact, we've seen some hitters hit the ball into that river, and perhaps we'll see that today.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go, and on the mound in this one, Mitch Keller.
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Ready to go now, and stepping in for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu.
And a pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike, and this one is off and running. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a pitch. Caught him looking for the K.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here is Aaron Judge. Right through there for a strike. Keller, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a cutter, a sinker, a slurve, and he occasionally uses a curve. And there's a ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll touch them all. It's 1-0.
The sun rises and Aaron Judge hits a home run. That's a pretty normal day in the world of baseball. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
One down, and now it's Juan Soto. Off the mark there, and that's ball one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One down, base is empty. Fought off foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there, just couldn't catch up.
And another ball. In the air, center field. They get the out on Soto. 2 away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
2 outs.
2 balls, no strike.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Here's a 2-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Gone. Giancarlo Stanton goes deep. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 2-0. Siggy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it didn't, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
Base is empty with 2 away. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Two down, nobody on. Gets under it and pops it up. Cruz moving under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at PNC Park, and today's starting pitcher, Carlos Rodon.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
O'Neal Cruz in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
So O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neill. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neal. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neal Cruz will never forget.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
The shortstop takes the ball. That one misses, and it's 3-2. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
And at first, now it's going to be Brian Reynolds. Wouldn't chase that time.
Count 1-0.
Rodon sets and deals right through there for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Here's a 1-1. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. Cruz gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Ripped on a line. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground.
Off the bat, I thought they were going to score their first run of the game, and that feels like a tough break. But look at the bright side. Really good contact at the plate, and now they're working with not just 1 but 2 runners in scoring position, so they'd love another base hit right here.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. The pitch. And fouled off. The 0-2. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
The other way, Torres tosses to first. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score. Here's Andrew McCutcheon to hit.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
Ball 1, no strikes. Rodon ready. Here comes.
Nope.
And misses inside. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. Runner on at third, 1 gone. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. Fastball for a strike.
3-2.
Slice to right, and it stays fair. The run scores from third. It's 2-2. Throws to second, pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now Jack Sawinski. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Man at second. And a foul ball. Rodon ready. The 0-2 on the way. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
So up next, Henry Davis. And there's the strike. Tied up here in the early going. And now it's even up. This to third. He gets there with the slide. To first. And that's a great play for the out. They get 2 and draw even again. We head to the second from PNC Park. We are tied 2-2. Top of the second at the plate. Gleyber Torres. Torres, multi-time All-Star, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Keller back to work. And the right-hander deals. Inside, almost got him. And a 1-1. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And here it comes. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's Alex Verdugo. Misses outside. Ball 1.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
And that one's a little bit low. And it's 2-0. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
That one is upstairs.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
There's the strike. A wind in the pitch. And a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. hit center field.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And here is on the ground. A short could be two. Off balance feed. There's one. Over to first. Safe.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Austin Wells will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Volpe leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Runner on the go. Fouled off to the right. Two outs.
Ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
That one just misses.
It's a good take.
Left-hand batter waits. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch-out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Now to the bottom of the second. We are tied 2-2. And we're back. And now it's Rowdy Tellez.
The first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
The wind of the pitch. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Big swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
2 strikes.
And downstairs. The pitch.
3-2.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Michael A. Taylor, the next Pirate to hit. Bounced up the middle. Volpe fires over to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting ninth, the second baseman.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Liover Peguero. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
The lefty fires. There's a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
2 out, space is empty. And that's off the inside edge. And the count 1-2. Swings and misses. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Bucks go down quietly. Score remains 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu. The wind of the pitch. Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to it.
Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. Had him way out front of the slur.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
It's Aaron Judge now. He's already homered in this game. First pitch misses.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
And that's in for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
And Judge spoils that one. Righty delivers. That misses. And it's 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Right-hander kick steals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Just off the outside edge.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. In the air to left, down the line. Reynolds snags it for the second out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Soto swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet. And that is that. Down in order go the Yankees. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Back here in Pittsburgh, here's O'Neal Cruz.
The shortstop, O'Neal Cruz.
As the lefty gets to work. On the ground to third. Rolls across the diamond. And a quick out, number 1.
The lefty, number 10, Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds here. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And the pitch a little bit low. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Just missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Kicks and deals.
Well, you just got to tip your cap on that take right there. I mean, that's not the location you're hoping for and looking to do damage in a 2-0 count.
Swings and misses. It's 2-2. And another ball. And he deals. Right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time. He's safe. Oswaldo Cabrera coming into the game now as the injury replacement.
Number 95.
Now the third baseman, Key Brian Hayes. 0 for 1 so far. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
There's a swing and a drop. Soto going back on this one. Hits the fence. Coming around third is Reynolds. The relay. The tag, and he's out trying for 3. But they do get a run.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down to third. He probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. And first offering is fouled off. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So they get 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Pirates 3 and the Yankees 2. Back here at PNC Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Giancarlo Stanton. And a pitch. There's a strike. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. That one in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Wouldn't chase that time. That one misses, and now it's 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 with a flyout. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high level spot right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. Here comes a pitch. And there's a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
1-2 now. Line, and that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and they've tied. It's 3-all.
Back-to-back singles. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Go ahead run on base. Alex Verdugo stepping in now for the Yankees. And a strike in there.
0-1.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play. With 2 strikes, some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Left-hand hitter waits.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is a big first out. 2 on, 1 out. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And a good eye there.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
To first, maybe a 2-ball. Tellez over to second, return throw to first, got him, double play, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. We're tied now with 3 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go, bottom 4. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. And a pitch. And that's down and away. Ground ball up the middle, and he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score. And here's the catcher, Henry Davis. Grounded out his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. Fastball for a strike. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Rodon fires. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Way inside, and that hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Here's Rowdy Tellez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that one is inside ball 1. Pitch is in there, and the count is 1-1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Here's a 1-2.
That's
And
ball
another
2.
ball. Sawinski over at second. Davis at first with no outs. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And now it's going to be Michael A. Taylor. Two on, one out. That one misses, and that's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Kicks and fires. Base hit into the outfield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. It's 4-3.
Well, it comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Up next for the Pirates, Liover Peguero. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. In the air, left field. Verdugo makes the grab.
Now batting, shortstop, O'Neal Cruz.
O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Gets it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. Keller back to work. Wells measures 6 feet 2 inches, 24 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. Hard hit, left field, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Ball.
That one at 95 missed up top, and that's ball 1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. Aaron Judge at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And Judge spoils that one. Wells leads off first with 1 away. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Righty delivers. Hammered on the line, base hit. Wells makes the turn at second. The relay, not going to get him. He's in there.
Now back, right field.
So two in scoring position with calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases loaded with one away. And next is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Golden opportunity right here. And takes low for ball one. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Roansy Contreras loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Fleming, the lefty, warming up as well. The Pirates leading by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. And a pitch. That one missing inside.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
He takes a strike. High fly ball out towards left field. Reynolds ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. Tie ball game. 4-4.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
So first and second with two outs. And now the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. 1 for 2. That one is absolutely belted. And no one can run it down. One runs in. Coming around third is Soto. Now a relay to the plate. Safe. He beats it. And they take a 2-run lead.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Mitch Keller will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Roansy Contreras.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Next to hit, Oswaldo Cabrera. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That's down and in.
Counts 1-0.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Just off the inside edge. And there's a foul ball. On the ground. And it finds its way through for a hit. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 7-4.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Two outs, runner at first. And next for New York, Alex Verdugo. In the air, right field. Sawinski sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the third out. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Buccos 4. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now at the plate, Brian Reynolds. And the pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Rizzo hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Key Bryant.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Key Bryant Hayes. There's a strike.
One really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
That one lifted to left. Verdugo gets under it. Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Up next is Pirates.
Two outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Andrew McCutcheon. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. That one off the mark. 1-0.
0-1, no strike.
And it's fouled away.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Verdugo raging back towards the wall, and it hits the fence. They're still chasing it as he rounds second, and he's got himself a triple.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Runner at third, 2 gone. Jack Sawinski digs in now. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Two outs. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. So they pick up a 2-out triple but can't bring him home. We're through 5. It's the Yankees 7 and the Buccos 4. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. The line to kick the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Fly ball down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Right-handed reliever. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Wells in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Barucki loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Hernandez also getting ready. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
Right through there for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Yankees up by 3, and we're the top half of the 6th. Short hop liner handled it short. And he beats it. He's safe.
Oh, that's a really tough play no matter who you are, but I think he has a chance to get him at first if he's just able to get that throw off a little quicker. It looked like he took one extra step to set himself and get a grip on the ball.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Man at first, one away. Got him swinging.
Quick work on the 3-pitch strikeout right there. Started him with the slider in the zone to jump ahead, then sped him up with the fastball for strike 2. And at that point, you can go a lot of different directions. He put him in the rocking chair by going back to the slider, this time out of the zone, and got in the chase for the punch out.
Here comes Aaron Judge. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
In there for strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Wells, the runner at first with 2 gone. Judge rips that one. Taylor pulls it down, and that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Yankees 7 and the Buccos 4. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis. And here it comes. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Movement in the Yankees pen. Tommy Kahnle, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. That's in there, and it's 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. And another ball. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 7-5.
He just sparked this home crowd in a big way. What a swing. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, He made him pay.
Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Carlos Rodon is done in this one, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Ian Hamilton.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And here's the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez. Slider for a strike. The Yanks up by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Tommy Kahnle.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And the righty deals. Breaking ball inside. Going to count 1-2. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Soto makes the catch, and there's one away.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Taylor in the box again, takes the strike. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one hops the wall. Taylor into second, and he's got a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Even though center fielders are amazing at tracking down balls these days, there's still a lot of room out there, and it's a big field. So if you hammer one to center like that, there's a decent chance you're picking up extra bases.
One out, runner at second. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Liover Peguero. And that's in there for strike 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And the right-hander deals. Out front and foul to the left side. One out and a runner at second. That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Now here is O'Neal Cruz. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Man on second, 2 down. Strike 2.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Here's the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. One in the inning for the Pirates on this solo homer. It's now 7-5. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Pittsburgh, now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. The pitch. That's off the mark, and that's ball one. Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees. The wind and the pitch. And that is cut out and missed. And the count 1-2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the
pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Soto gets his lead at first with nobody out. Outside low, down 1-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
At the belt and fires. And another ball.
2 strikes.
The next pitch misses, and now 3-2.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Squeezes it.
The batter, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And now the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Runner on the go. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Good eye in that spot.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. Hit in the air, center field. Settles underneath it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
And up next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. And a foul ball. Next offering is outside. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Two outs. Next offering misses down and away.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Righty to the plate. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Seventh inning stretch time. It's the Yankees 7 and the Pirates 5. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ron Marinaccio.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ryan Reynolds.
The left fielder, Ryan Reynolds.
The pitch. And that one is inside.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Here comes a pitch. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Rizzo, and they take care of Reynolds for the out.
The third baseman, number 13, Ke'Bryan.
So digging in, Ke'Bryan Hayes. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Yankees trying to protect a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Right through there for a strike. And a pitch. Sliced hard but foul.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
2-2 down. Got him looking for the K. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Up next is
Andrew McCutchen, the next Pirate to hit.
Andrew McCutchen.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Check swing, and that's a ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. Base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now a chance to
New pitcher for the Yankees, Caleb Ferguson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Runner at first with 2 away. Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. McCutchen off of first with 2 away. That one blasted deep to right. It bangs off the wall. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it was exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time. And they cut down the run to end the inning.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Jose Hernandez.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Alex Verdugo getting ready to hit. The pitch. Not even close there, and it's 1-0. Hernandez, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one finds the corner, and the count even at 1. And now the lefty just missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You could tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And another ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground right side. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. On the ground to first, Tellez. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And the Yanks go quietly. Yanks held in check. They lead at 7-5. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis. And a pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. That's whipped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates, Connor Joe.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
And there's a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Up the middle, Volpe. Now the throw to first on the run. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically. Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Tying run at the plate. That misses. 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. This one in the air. On his way over. Drops into the glove. Out. Number 2.
Up next for pitching, the second baseman, Leover.
Up next for the Pirates, Leover Peguero. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. First pitch misses.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Outside.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
The tying run at the plate. Fought off foul. And he deals.
Ball 3.
O'Neal Cruz waits on deck for Pittsburgh. To the right side. In plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. Pirates leave 1. They're down 2, 7-5. Staying in the game on defense, Connor Joe. He pinch hit last half and now takes over at first. On the mound now for the Pirates, Carmen Mlodzinski.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So the lineup flips over. DJ LeMahieu to start it off.
DJ LeMahieu.
And here it comes. Right through there for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And the pitch. On its way to the corner, Sawinski giving chase. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
The center fielder, number 99.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. And Judge takes a strike.
They must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Hit hard, that gets through.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here's Juan Soto. Next pitch is downstairs. the chase after that one.
One ball.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Judge over at first with one away. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And another ball. That to right. Sawinski pulls that one down, and there's two down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Here's Stanton now. And the first offering is not close. And misses inside. And a pitch. Misses off the inside. And now 3-0. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Anthony Rizzo, the next to hit. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And the 0-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. 2 on, 2 outs. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. That's in for a strike.
Kind of goes without saying, but straight on these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
Fouled off. He was late.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
2 outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Right-handed reliever. Foul ball still 0-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Huge opportunity missed there. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, Dua. It's the Yankees 7 and the Pirates 5. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Clay Holmes.
Now save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. The pitch. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
And it's even up.
1-1.
And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One and 2 here. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Reynolds stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Holmes, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against it.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches. Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
That one just misses. 1-2 to count. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, you know, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
That's hard hit on the line. And they take care of Reynolds for the out. 2 away now.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Hayes, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Now he breaks his bat. And that is the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton, the next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit, because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.